Hello, my filthy darlings. It is I, everybody's dream girl, Calla DeKay, coming to you in glorious 4K for the first time. And today, I'm assuming the guise of the Slashed Starlet. I've got my wig cap on and my contacts in, which is going to provide for another measure of adventure today, because doing your makeup with white mesh contacts in can be a real pain in the ass. I can see clearly, but there's like a haze between me and the world that you can't really get rid of. It's like walking through the fog. But I'm nothing if not a professional. Professional what? I really couldn't say. But anyways, let's go for it. So this is another look inspired by a song. In this case, I was drawing from Nobody Likes You When You're Dead by Zombina and the Skeletones off their album Taste the Blood of Zombina and the Skeletones. It's a quirky, morbid little track about a young woman who has it all and have it ripped away from her by the only motherfucker she ever loved. Listen to it, it's great. Trust me. So since I'm once again going for a pale but still human complexion, I'm of course using my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. What else I have to say? So for my contouring, I'm once again turning to NYX with the Highlight and Contour Pro palette. And since I'm trying to portray characters more or less undead, I'm going to be spending a lot of extra time focusing on the hollows of my face and trying to make myself seem very drawn and gaunt. And you'll notice several times during this I look directly at my monitors. Usually I try not to do that when I'm doing my makeup, but at the same time, in this case, it does make things a little bit easier because it shows a little bit better definition I'm going to get out of the makeup mirror in front of me, thanks to those fucking contact lenses. What can I say? They look great, but they make things really interesting when you're trying to do kind of detailed work. And for those of you who would say, well, why don't you just put the makeup on before the lenses? Well, I've never had a good luck with it. I was getting the lenses stuck to my face and putting them on. Just easier to get those done first and then focus on the makeup. For my eyeshadow, I'm again using the Lovesick Noir palette. I find it's got a great selection of blues, purples, grays, blacks, that kind of stuff, which really works for the kind of look I'm going for here. For this look, I specifically focused on the two purple tones, using them to really define the hollows around my eyes by following the contour of the sockets and just really emphasizing the dead and drawn quality here. First with the lighter purple, then going with the darker to add further detail. For my lashes, I once again turn to my Germary Beauty selection here. I find, again, they are cheap lashes, but with the right glue, they do tend to work out pretty well, especially for the stuff I'm doing. lash is on. Now it's time to go ahead and do my eyeliner. And of course I'm turning to my DeKay and Nine Tails water acted eyeliner to do this. Just something real quick and simple, nothing overly complex or detailed. And the last step of normal makeup here, I'm going to go ahead and use my Liquid Catsuit Redling shade, just to go ahead and do my lips real quick. So the normal makeup portion concluded, it is now time to get into the detailed work and show exactly why I call this look the Slashed Starlet. So if you recall from my earlier description, or you've gone and listened to the song yourself, you will remember that the only motherfucker this girl ever loved is the reason she is in this state. So since she was described as being cut up, I decided, what the hell, let's use the red NYX palette to draw a lot of nice graphic wounds all over my face and also along my neck, making it look like my throat has been slashed open. And once again, almost like we're following a pattern here, this is one of my favorite parts of the look, kind of like the stitches for the Nightmare Nurse. And don't ask me why, because I'm not sure I can explain it, but there's just something extremely satisfying about doing even this low level and almost cartoonish level of special effects makeup, just using eyeshadow or whatever else the hell I have on hand. So as you can see, working from those initial faint marks with a fine brush, I've gone back with wider brushes and darker shades, progressively adding more and more depth to each cut. And for a bit of added darkness and gore here, I'm using some fake blood, in this case Bloody Mary and Dark from Nadesuka, to really add some extra depth and horror to this entire look. So what's it all look like when you put this together then? So overall, I'm very happy with this look turned out. If I had to change anything, I would add some more blood to the neck and have darkened up the blood stains on the dress so it would look more continuous. But in the end, I'm very happy with the way this came out. So originally I was going to use an auburn wig with this, but overall I'm happier with the black. I think that the red in the hair would have blended too much with the red in the face, whereas the black just makes me look a lot paler than I did otherwise. So those notes and critiques aside, overall I'm very happy with this look. It was a lot of fun to do something more realistically gory than cartoonish or just out there. But as for now, my filthy darlings, this is the end of the video. I want to say thanks for tuning in and watching, and I look forward to getting ready with you again in the very near future. Until then, you take care of yourself, keep out of trouble, and goodbye.